So now I'm back in the briefing area for the next mission, basically, and this just keeps going. So let's see what our next mission is. Having rooted out some rebels.
3 TIE fighters from Alpha, Beta, and Gamma squadrons will patrol the area around the station. Your weapon arming crew has added concussion missiles to your TIE fighter for more
Fancy.
firepower.
Jingles, I can't even believe you did that.
All TIE
I don't know how
fighters will
I could not have
destroy
played
any
this game
incoming enemy ships
without a flight
before
stick.
they can destroy our station.
There's just no way. I don't know how you did that. That hurts, man. I'm glad you pulled it off, though.
Will come from the direction of Buoy 18, where we stopped the smuggled rebel cargo.
All right.
Our forces must survive until the Imperial-class Star Destroyer Hammer arrives to relieve.
What a great name for a Star Destroyer. Well, yes, I'm in command of the Hammer.
3 TIE fighters from Alpha.
Wouldn't you want that on your... Well, yes, I'm captain of the Hammer. So now, here we are, only 2 missions of the game, and we're already meeting up with secret representatives of the Emperor. Now, you have to remember, one of the things about TIE Fighter, this game came out only a few years after the Zahn trilogy, right? So, the idea of a secret, shadowy, kind of offshoot organization that reported directly to the Emperor had been introduced by Tim Zahn in the novels and was brand new to everybody, and they incorporated it right into the game. And so this was always really cool.
I am a special envoy of the Emperor. In this time of crisis, political intrigue and open rebellion, the Emperor requires special means of communication with his loyal forces. In the battles ahead, I will ensure that his wishes reach those like yourself who have pledged their fealty to him. You will have many opportunities to serve the Emperor and will be rewarded for your efforts. In the mission ahead, locate the rebel officers who are fleeing from Hoth in a stolen Imperial shuttle. We have forces standing by who will attempt to disable and capture this shuttle once you have located it.
Okay, so what happens now is I'm going to get primary and secondary objectives from my flight officer guy over on the other briefing, right? This guy's going to tell me my main mission, but this dude, and he's not here every mission, right? But this little secret cloaked figure sometimes has bonus objectives for you. I know, right, McGibb? All right, now, one of the other things about TIE Fighter that they introduced, that this was new, that X-Wing didn't do, was it occasionally, depending on the craft, allowed you to pick your own weapon loadout. This was never a thing in X-Wing. So every now and then when you're flying like an assault gunboat or a missile boat or a TIE bomber, you get to choose, do you want concussion missiles or do you want proton torpedoes? See, I can actually take torpedoes in a TIE Fighter, which is like ridiculous. I don't know why I do this. The short version is missiles, concussion missiles are really, really good for dogfighting. Like if you're here to blow up fighters, concussion missiles are what you want. You're gonna be dealing with capital ships, photon torpedoes, and then if you start dealing with really big stuff like platforms and installations and bases, you have heavy bombs and heavy rockets and that sort of thing. These are like Big Bertha type stuff. But for just regular dogfighting, we'll stick with concussion missiles. You're right, Bag. You're not wrong at all. But I mean, the Emperor. I mean, and you have to consider the Empire.
Sector alert. There are unknown craft entering our area.
The Empire is an organization that basically is built on, by, and for people with ambition.
Join the attack and engage the enemy.
People with ambition undoubtedly always think they can be doing whatever they're doing better than the guy in charge, right? And so,
Stop all Y-wings
is it any surprise then that the Emperor has to basically have little lapdogs that keep an eye out for him? That watch his back for traitors? Doesn't shock me in the least. This guy's going to try and torpedo me, isn't he? No. They're busy. Okay, good. Let's get within a click, and then... Alright. No, don't shoot at me. That's not okay. Oh, you've already blown up one of my wingmen, you jerk? One of the other nice things, I mean, TIE Fighter did such a great job of telling a narrative. All of these games tell a great story. And it's something, I mean, they started that with X-Wing, and then they kept it up. No, you don't. You're not going to go blow up my quarters and all my stuff.
Alpha 1, mission critical installation under attack. The base is being attacked. We need to defend the station.
Oh, calm yourself. You have shields for a reason. Whiny Imperial officers. Who are you? Alright. See if we can intercept him here by leading him a bit. Boy, he's got a lot of people shooting at him. You guys all suck. Look how many TIE Fighters are shooting at him. Not one of them can hit him. Alright, there we go. I don't remember that, McGib, because, I mean, in the heat of combat, all kinds of crazy stuff can happen. Alright, let's have a check here. Man, there's this weird lag between when I put stuff on the screen and when it shows up for you guys. Alright. So we have to wait for the ISD to show up. We have to inspect some shuttle that's not around yet. Okay. Alright, got it. Blackadder, this game remains amazing. I don't care what anybody says. Right? The story is good. I mean, the graphics are old, but the story is good. Now, something that I'm not noticing, I don't hear music. One of the things that I have to go look into that. One of the things that made TIE Fighter so amazing, and X-Wing, LucasArts developed this system for music that allowed them to basically change... Don't shoot at me. Don't shoot at me. You had, like, dynamic music, right? Okay, hang on a minute. I'm gonna check something. This tells me my music volume is up. That's weird. I should have music. I'll look into that. I don't know why I don't have music. Okay. Now, I will say, there is a difference. Like, sometimes some of these missions are literally just a bunch of waiting. Like, I'm waiting for things to spawn or waiting for things to happen. So, to some extent, like, a lot of newer games I don't think would attempt these kinds of things, right? But for flight sims of this era, it was super common to have this kind of dead time in a game. But of course, a lot of modern gamers, a lot of modern players wouldn't accept this level of dead time. Where are you going, dude? More importantly, where are you going at full speed? Well, he didn't make it. Let's put on some speed here. There we go. Somebody's shooting at him. Let's get within a click, and then we'll put some... See, now I've pulled all my energy out of my lasers and put it into my engine so I can catch up to this clown. But by doing that, you watch... See, my lasers are just slowly losing a charge. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Jingles. IMU's changed the way this game felt. Like, just playing this game felt so amazing with that music. It wasn't Star Wars without John Williams. But then suddenly you had John Williams. And it was like the game composed the soundtrack for you while you were playing. It was amazing. As far as I'm concerned, it still is. Now you see here, because I had to cut energy to my lasers, I'm actually firing understrength laser blasts, so... They sound different and they look different on screen. Oh, good. Oh, I forgot I had concussion missiles. Derp. Alright, this is the shuttle that I have to inspect. So let's get out there and inspect it before we get dead. It's exactly right. Jiggles makes a great point. One of the best things about playing these games was the music would tell you what was happening. Like right now, it would be calm and it would be peaceful and there would be a whole lot going on. But then as soon as something warped in, hyperdrived in, dropped out of hyperspace that was going to start combat, it was like the music would change. It would pick up and you get this exciting, pounding space combat music, right?
Objectives completed. Good work. You've discovered a shuttle carrying rebel officers. Assault gunboats have been dispatched to disable and capture it.
I think... Okay, so we're up to... Here we go. I'm trying to get the good... Alright, so our secondary's done. We just got to sit around and wait.
Target
A little bit sit around and wait. What's up, Ginger? Oh, Y-Wings. More bad guys to kill. Excellent. I'll use these concussion missiles I forgot I had. I need the music. I gotta figure out why I don't have music. It's irritating. Either that or... So one of the things that I spent about a couple of nights messing with these last few days is figuring out where I can get DRM-free Star Wars music. And what I discovered was that such a thing does exist. Most of it is like reorchestrations of existing themes and so on by guys that are really, really good at that sort of thing. Come on. I've got him. I want to... There we go. And so what I might do is actually set up some background music like I tend to for most of my other streams. Yeah. I'm gonna try not to run into him. You can't run into anything in a TIE fighter. It just cuts through you like tinfoil. All right, now I need to make sure my wingmen don't blow me up. Of course I'm having fun. I'm killing rebels. When is that never not fun? It's a rhetorical question. Look, just because my Krennic costume hasn't gotten here yet doesn't mean that I'm suddenly magically not still an Imperial at heart. Just waiting, sweetheart.
Primary mission objectives.
There we go. Where's my buddy? Where is he?
The Star Destroyer Hammer has arrived to take command
Really?
of the battle.
Where?
Good work. You have fought
There he
well
is.
in defending D-34 outpost.
Oh, yeah. Look, it's sexy over there.
Imperial-class Star Destroyer Hammer is here to recover station defense forces.
I might do X-Wing eventually. What are the, like, there's nothing... Ooh, Corellian corvettes. Ooh my. I bet these are bonus objectives. How brave do I feel? How brave do I feel? Let's try it. Oh, the bombers are going to go after the corvettes. Sure, let's hang out.
Operation begun.
Let's hang out, baby. All right, they're going to capture that shuttle.
Operation complete.
Excellent. These corvettes, by the way, check it out, guys. They're literally named Ubote. Corvette Ubote 1. Oh, you want me off here? You want me out here? Oh. Fine. We'll have to follow orders like a good little Imperial. Where is he? I'm trying to find him. There he is. I agree. I had such high hopes for XVT, and they were all just kind of dashed. XVT was never as good as these games, in my opinion. Now, I never played X-Wing. What was it, Alliances? I heard good things about that one, but I never played it. I have a good buddy in college who played a lot of it, who really enjoyed it, but that was never me. Yeah, Alliance. There you go. Because I think Alliance had a campaign or two. Okay, I'm glad it was good. I never played it. There we go. So yeah, so we knew the primary and the secondary goals going into this mission, and of course it's not showing it to you because for some reason there's this weird lag between what's happening, what I'm seeing on my screen, and what OBS is picking up. There it was. But we did complete. There was a hidden bonus goal, which was to capture those rebels. So we got them. Yay! Oh, there was another bonus goal. All right. Ooh, he's all mad. Look at him. He's all mad we lost TIE fighters. Like, dude, they're TIE fighters. They don't cost anything.
You have defeated an attack by the rebels and Mugari. You have saved our outpost from destruction.
Okay.
And
so you get a debrief from him, and then now... Yep, you're exactly right. Type, what is that? Type 18? Type 18. 93 was X-Wing, 94 was TIE Fighter.
The rebel officers you have located
Will prove useful to our cause.
From them, we will learn the whereabouts of other rebel terrorists.
That's right. Crush the rebel terrorists. There we go.